The annual pilgrimage to Bathurst is underway with thousands of rev heads gearing up for a big weekend at Mount Panorama. The big focus now is on creating a family event, but just in case, police are bringing in some extra muscle. Here's Elisa Throden in Bathurst.
On the sacred site of Australian motorsport, the smell of petrol and an unmistakable sound fills the air. 3 sleeps till race day and the party started.
At 9:30 this one. Well, we're on our third now.
At the trackside camping ground, evidence of a wild night.
We've got the same neighbours every year. I do feel sorry for them.
But the biggest threat to a good night's sleep here is...
Well, the snoring.
Yeah, it's a bit tough. Who's the loudest? Point him out.
Hotels are booked out in Bathurst, so more than 30,000 people camp on Mount Panorama. 22 men will cram into this tent. The 5-star treatment is reserved for the ladies.
And a couple of the girls, me being one of them, in this penthouse.
But on Mount Pan, a man shed on wheels is the height of sophistication. It has all the mod cons and the best view.
What does a person have to do to get a permanent spot here?
Yeah, just a carton of beer and you're in.
In its 55th year, the Bathurst 1000 is all grown up. Everyone's still having a good time, but the wild days are over.
As the years have gone on, it's got tamer and tamer, and now it's pretty much all families.
Improvements too on the racetrack, which could produce race records. The V8s may just crack 300 kilometres an hour on Conrod Straight.
Yeah, the Fords will do it. I'm not sure the Holdens will, though.
Today the laps were just for practice. Time trials start tomorrow, which will no doubt attract a larger crowd.
To make sure the 200,000 or so people expected on the mountain this weekend behave themselves, police have brought their own muscle to the event.
300 police are patrolling the mountain and the roads around Bathurst.
If you're mucking around, you'll probably get caught, and you deserve to get caught.
Best to leave the entertainment to the professionals. Elisa Throden, 10 Eyewitness News.
Lisa's voice sounds half shot already. It's going to be a long weekend. We'll have more action from Bathurst later on in the bulletin in sport. Up next,
Adam Hawes has the day's top sports stories. He joins us now. Adam, records already tumbling at Bathurst.
Yes, Sandra, it's been a flying start. Fabian Coulthard has set Mount Panorama alight with the fastest ever lap. The Kiwi smashing his own record during practice 3, setting the scene for Sunday's big race. 10's Matt White has all the latest.
It was the opening day of track action here at Mount Panorama with 3 practice sessions, and the weather has been beautiful, although that is expected to change with showers forecast across the weekend and on race day Sunday. Barely a session goes by without some sort of drama, and Rick Kelly's co-driver David Russell was the first to feel the pain. His car found the wall up at the cutting and suffered some pretty severe damage to the rear. Car 15 will be worked on until late tonight, but they do expect to be okay for practice and for qualifying tomorrow. But the man of the moment is now the fastest man yet again here at Mount Panorama. Freightliner Racing's Fabian Coulthard. Congratulations, 2:05.4786 is now the standard time, the lowest time ever. That must have felt pretty quick out there.
Yeah, it was. It was unbelievably fast. So it's nice to do it. The car was pretty good across the top. You know, it has to be pretty good down the bottom and back over here as well. So, no, pretty happy. Up until that point, I hadn't done a 2:06 to do a 2:07 and then bang into a 2:05 is pretty special.
A lot of people are wondering if you guys are going to hit 300 k's an hour down Conrod. Do you know?
I think in a tow, yes, we will. By ourselves, I think, you know, unless that we get a mad tailwind, I don't think it's going to be that achievable. But we're all trying. We push the right foot as hard as we possibly can. If we could do it, we would. So, yeah, look, I think we will eventually, just not quite yet.
Well done, mate. Best of luck tomorrow. It's practice again and qualifying tomorrow. You'll see it live and free right here on 10.
Sure will. Thanks, Matt. And you can catch all the action from Mount Panorama here on 10. Coverage starts with qualifying tomorrow and goes right through to Sunday's big race.